The following presentation is a supplement to the required reading in Reaching the World in Our Own Backyard and Expand Your Borders. These clusters or groupings of peoples are arranged either geographically, linguistically, or culturally. In his book Reaching the World in Our Own Backyard, Rajendra Pillai uses geographic clusters to introduce his readers to various cultural groups: Eastern Europeans, Western Europeans, Asians and the Oceanic region, Africans, Middle Easterners, Latin Americans, and then finally a focus on international students who have come to the United States for the purpose of studying. In addition to the geographic clusters already mentioned, we have three others that we want to focus on. The first are the diasporas, or the dispersions of ethnic peoples. In this graphic, you see the dispersion of ethnic Chinese and ethnic East Indian throughout the region and throughout the world. Jesus gave the Great Commission to make disciples of all the nations. 2/3 of the world's population is situated between 10 degrees north latitude and 40 degrees north latitude from West Africa to the eastern shores of China. This makes this geographic region or cluster of peoples a major focus for global missions. One final type of geographic cluster to consider is the language cluster. This is a grouping of languages or dialects of a language that are distributed throughout a region, throughout a continent, or throughout the world. As you will note from your reading of Livermore's book, Expand Your Borders, he focuses on culture clusters, groupings of like-minded cultures that have cultural dimensions that are similar to one another. These include Nordic Europe, Anglo culture, Germanic European, Eastern European, and Central Asian, which he combines, Latin Europe, Latin America, Confucian Asia, Southern Asia, Sub-Saharan Africa, and then finally Arab culture. As you will note from this map of country clusters, not all interculturalists will group nations the same way. Most of these are right in keeping with Livermore, but there are a few exceptions, including, you will note on the bottom, the independent states of Brazil, a Portuguese-speaking country in Latin America which is dominated by Spanish, India, which is a continent or a subcontinent of its own, Israel, which stands alone in the Middle East as a non-Arabic culture, and then Japan, although it is situated near Asia, is a country and a culture unto itself.